Alright, y'all, just pulled up to my last service call of the day. What am I doing? I hope y'all are having a great Friday. I hope y'all have a great weekend. About to get started on this service call on a Badman unit. I hope some of y'all can catch where I'm going with this, because I already know this entire apartment complex is filled with Badmans. So let's see what we got to do and see what we got to fix. Let's go. All right, maintenance man told me he's already changed the capacitor. So he thinks it's low. This one's not running. This one is. However, it's not sweating on the line set, so this bad man might have a leak. Let's see if I can touch that old hand thermometer test. It's cool though. It's cool. It's not sweating, but it's cool. It's like right. It's at the temperature like right before it should start sweating. Man, if it needs refrigerant, it don't need that much. Maybe. I hope it's not this one. I don't want to have to search down nothing electrical. Please just let me do a gas and go, Lord. Please, all I can do is pray. But I gotta wait for the maintenance man. Alright, this is the ones that's in the closet, right? I ain't gotta take none off the wall. Oh yeah, this is good. There's one out there running right now.
You got the one closest to the wall?
Yeah, I guess that wasn't this one. I was hoping it was gonna be this one. Let's see here.
This is the inside.
Let's set it to cool. Just drop this temperature. Boy, you jamming, huh?
Yeah, I was up there painting the apartment, man. I was trying to paint till 5 o'clock.
I'm gonna try to make this as easy as possible. I got the little wet switch in there. When you was outside working on it, it wouldn't come on at all? Like nothing ran?
Inside did.
Inside did?
Nothing outside.
Alright, let's go out there then. Inside's running, so I'm gonna go out there and check and see if I got the voltage I need to. You can chill in here though. I know you was sweating. It's cool up in here right now.
I got an air conditioner back there.
Ah, lucky. That dude pretty cool. A lot of these apartments, man, they all kind of the same in the sense that like they just gas and go, these boys, if they low. But this sounds like this might really be an electrical issue. Oh, and oddly enough, the one that was running did now cut off. But let's check this other one and see what we can find. So just at first glance, the not pressure switch, the contactor has a little bit of like some what looks to be possibly arc damage just from the charring on it, but it's not pulling in. Do I have low pressure switch indicators on here? No, I'm gonna have to read the data plate and see where the low pressure switch is. So low pressure switch is yellow and pink. Yellow and pink goes to PS2 and my finger's not even showing. It goes to PS2 and RPS1. So what I'm gonna do first, just to see if it's out on low pressure, we'll go ahead and take the disconnect out just to be safe about the high voltage. Low voltage ain't gonna hurt none. So let me get this meter out, and I guess because I'm not gonna be, I know everybody tells me I gotta get a better camera. I'm not there yet, but it seems like the wires I'm looking for are these two yellow and pinks right here. So I'm gonna take these off the board, put my meter to continuity, and see if I get the beep, see if the switch is closed, because from the diagram that's the only thing on that sequence, or in that series. So I got it to beep, No, I do not. I got my stuff on microfairs. I'm stupid. There's the beep. Let's go ahead and take one of these out and the other one so I don't make the same mistake I did last video where I just assumed some stuff. And lo and behold, meter's reading OL. My pressure switch, low pressure switch, is open. So let me go grab my manifold, actually put it on here, and I'm gonna leave the disconnect out, and I know they're just gonna want me to just go ahead and fill it up with refrigerant. There's no point in me trying to say, well, we should pull a vacuum and all that. No, I'm not. It's no point. It's no point. It's talking to a brick wall. So let's go grab the gauges, some 410, and we verify that it's 410. Yup. What size is this? 2.5? It's a little faded out, but 2 ton? I think that model says 14. Yeah, 2 ton. All right, cool. Let's go get the stuff and get this going so this tenant can have AC for the weekend. I'll probably put a leak dye in it too. Got the gauges hooked up, and we're not looking so good. Let me make sure everything's tight here. Everything's closed. Yeah, screw that. I'm gonna go grab the nitrogen tank, see if I can find out where this leak is. Alright, got the tank on. This on, set the regulator to test. Let's go ahead and start dumping some in. I went off camera, went inside, cut the air handler off so that way if I gotta go inside, you know, it's not just, I can actually hear the leak if I gotta go inside. I think I'm starting to hear it in here. Unless the nitrogen's just flowing that fast. No, I just closed the line. That leak is in here. Coolio! I take the fucking top off this stupid Goodman now. I hate doing that. Alright, let me put the camera down. Alright, I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to guess. I got the leak bubble spray right here. I want y'all to guess in the comment section real quick on some interactive shit where y'all think the leak gonna be. Where y'all think this leak gonna be at. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see too much oil anywhere. It looked like could be oil here, could be right here. I'm probably gonna end up having to take this off just in case, but let's go ahead and start dumping some nitrogen in. Brand new tank of nitrogen. And just jump this shit all the way up. Actually, no, because I don't want to run through this tank too fucking much, so I'm going to just let a little bit go through. Try to find this as fast as possible. Now, I did at another apartment have to fix, yep, right the fuck there on the compressor. Should have guessed. Should have guessed. Let's go ahead and just stop. Let's just fucking stop. How bad is it? How bad is it? What is that? Oh, that's great. I actually can fix that up pretty fast. I'll go grab the torches. Let me brush that debris and stuff away from there. Hopefully I don't blow it inside the pipe. With the nitrogen going through it, shouldn't nothing go through it into it right now. So get this out the way. I hate these jackets. All of these units have these jackets on them. Let's go ahead and fix that up. Ugh. Alright. You can give me as much flack as you want about this as possible. I don't understand what made this more difficult for me than other like patch jobs, I guess, for, you know, fixing little pinholes. The way I had it set up, I had the regulator set on braze. I took the high side port out of my manifold, just dangled it over here while I was brazing, and I could, you know, put my finger on the end and feel the pressure backing up. And I still had, like, every time I kept filling this, the hole just kept popping up and popping up. But as it was coming up, it was getting smaller. So I knew the hole was getting filled. And if I tried to smooth this over in any way, shape, or form, it was just falling off, you know, falling on there. And so I was just like, F it. If it has a little bit of a nipple and it seals and it holds, I'm cool with it. It's just to get these people some AC. If it messes up again, I'm praying to God that compressor just dies before that leak pops up again. So I got it on test tightness feature right now. Really haven't lost anything, so I think we're okay, but we'll go ahead and start cleaning up, putting away the torches. Look at that, I'm just barely over a quarter of a tank on the acetylene, so I was starting to run low on it, but it's Friday, man. It's Friday. All right, let's look and see. I'm gonna say we're all good here. Got everything closed right here. Turn this off, turn you off. And then gotta bleed out this. There we go. And then all that. Now, I also have the cheetah cord because there's no electrical outlet over here. The way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna plug this side on the top side because look at the contactor that I have. I've got the shunt. Oh, where's this? There we go. I got a 1.5 pole or single pole shunt, however you want to talk it up. I'm gonna put my black wire on the top side of the shunt side, so that way the 120 is coming through there. And then I'm just gonna ground the other 2 wires in my cheetah cord because I only need 120 for this. And then put this thing on a vacuum. Hopefully it pulls down good enough. I'm gonna give it about 15-20 minutes, see where it's at, and go from there. But while I do that, then also put that away. It's always those Friday calls, those end of the day Friday calls, man. I swear to God. I'm pulling this thing. It's time to charge this up and go home. Oh yeah, baby, let's get it. Let's start doing. Man, we good. Already got this thing going. The data plate on the bottom of the underside the electrical panel says that the unit calls for, where is it at? Right about there. 160 ounces. 160 divided by 16 is 10 pounds. So I'm gonna try to fill up the condenser with as much as I can before the pressure's just pretty much equalized, and then I gotta go turn it on and, you know, go from there. But I am, what time is it? 5:16. Boy, I'm ready to go. Standing in the shade real quick. The sun been beating on me this whole repair. And I didn't grab my Trade Fox umbrella and put it out here because I didn't think I was gonna be here for this long. But it is what it is. The tenant has arrived. She's in there with her child. She's very happy that I'm able to fix it and get them going for the weekend because, I mean, I think it's supposed to get back into the 90s again, so they wouldn't have had no window units, no nothing for the whole weekend. So, and she got, I think the baby's only like maybe a year. So in this situation, what would you guys do? Leave it in the comments. Would you guys have done what I did? Would you guys just said, it's Friday, bro, we gonna just send over an approval and be done with it and tackle it Monday? I just know, I kind of just think about it, what would my boss do, and also what would my mentor do? And in this situation, if they had everything on the truck to go ahead and get them going, they'd have done exactly what I did. So that brings me comfort. So I'm happy. I'm waiting for the condenser to kick on right now. I'll finish charging it back up. I don't know if you guys noticed it either. There's a TXV installed externally on that air handler. So I gotta try to. It's too hot in there to really judge by subcool because it's in the 80s. I think it's like 83 in there. So I'm gonna really just try to base it off my Delta T and make sure my superheat is at least stable and my subcool is fair. I don't want it to be, too high. I really don't want it to be low at all. I think I'm gonna try to shoot for anywhere around 10. I think 10's gonna be my sweet spot. If I can get it to 8, I'll be happy. But 10 right now is where I kind of want to be at for this. So let's wait it out. So I just want to document this right now. 7.5 pounds. My superheat inside is, or not superheat, my Delta T inside right now is 15 degrees, 15.3 on the Fuel Piece app. I don't know why I thought it was 80 something in there. It's only 76. You see how low my superheat is. I mean, the line temp doesn't look bad. My head pressure, I feel like should be higher than that for just how hot it is outside right now. I wonder if the coil is dirty and that's playing a factor into me seeming like I have more than I already do, if that makes any sense. So let me check the coil temp split. Put this right there and put the second one up on top. I'm gonna let them equal out, see what they're gonna be, and I guess judge it from there. Well, it looks like superheat's going up a little bit. I feel like I need to add more though, because it came with 10 pounds. Again, it's 160 ounces. 160 divided by 16 is 10. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm praying that number goes up. All right, discharging about 94, pulling in about 84. We got that 10-degree split over the outdoor coil. I swear to God, before I hit start recording, this was at like 7. But I got the 10 pounds in there, so I don't know. This blows my mind. Oh, it's not sweating bullets on the line, but the line is wet. So I don't know. I really hate the fact that all of the air handlers in every single one of these apartments and like 2 other complexes have these externally mounted TXVs. I swear to God. And I always have like a weird time charging them. If somebody could help inform me on what to do with those, please drop it in the fucking comments, because I really hate doing these. I see TXV, I want to do subcool. School is telling me that number too low. I need to add more. But superheat too low. I don't want to add more. I'm gonna let this go, man. They got way more air conditioning than they had before I came here. So I'm gonna just leave this, make sure everything's closed. Let me go get my probes out of there, and I will talk to you guys when I have cleaned up and I'm in the truck enjoying air conditioning. All right, so with that all being done now, I can definitely say I did the best I could for 5 o'clock in the afternoon and low on acetylene. I'm happy. Again, I don't really understand the whole, like, I don't think Goodman gave them the TXVs. I really don't. They're the only units I've seen with externally mounted TXVs. Not just the bulb itself being outside, because I know Ream, again, I haven't been in the field, doing service that long, but the only manufacturers where I've even just seen the mercury bulb installed outside of the air handler is Ream. So to have the whole TXV mounted outside, I'm like, bro, this don't look right. Especially because I've had to work on other Goodman air handlers that look like those ones that have just pistons on the insides. So I don't know, but I feel like if I wasn't spot on, I was close enough. Because again, the subcool was low, but my superheat was getting lower, and I don't want to send too much liquid back to the compressor. I mean, you don't want to send any back at all, but I got the Delta T to like 17 and a half. I'm cool with it for now. If they call back, hopefully it'll be under different temperature conditions. But what would you guys have done different? Please inform me on what I should do for those TXVs are those adjustable. I mean, you can see I didn't even have a pressure chart to go off of on that Goodman data plate, so another reason why I don't think that it was meant to have a TXV. But that's it for this video. I'm beat. I'm going home. Try to get this video up before half of y'all are asleep. So if you made it to the end of the video, please drop a like, comment whatever you want, a criticism, give me an attaboy, whatever you want to do. I appreciate anybody who watched the video all the way through. It really helps. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and stay tuned for a video that I got coming on a thermal imager that some people from the good company of Top Don sent me this week. I might get that video out this weekend. But other than that, everybody stay cool, stay hydrated, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.